going through about the flood at.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having it, and she's taking it. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off. Now let me go. And I just can't look, it's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy turning snakes into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I miss the bright side. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having it, and she's taking it. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off. Now let me go. 'Cause I just can't look, it's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy turning snakes into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right away, they'll change the look. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. This defense for the Saints, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a to the 39. When you look at the Saints defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And the Panthers.
Hey, check mega. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Ultra. Go ultra. Come on, set.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Open man is Bond. He's got it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Ready.
Young to throw it. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Young going to give to Brooks. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. Blaster. Stick.
Young. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing, Shuck. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Carolina defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup, 1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, Shuck. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up first and 10 at their own 43.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Young now.
That's taken in by Bond.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Well, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Going for a right side here, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff running for the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 18, 18, run, 18, run.
In motion right, Olave. Shuck now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And his throw here's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Now Shuck. He'll try and do this himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by DeMarvion Overshow. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40.
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Open man, that's Bond.
And he makes it all the way down to the 19. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Blue striker. Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Mega, ready.
To throw, Young. Now he's going to step up and run. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play,
ready.
And it's 2nd down.
Set, hut. 50, green. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Adnan Mitchell.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So all even at 6 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight. And just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taking it about the 16. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Brooks. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. A good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Panthers at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready. Good, quick.
Now here's Young. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Go on, Hurt.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Shoot!
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And a pretty athletic run right there. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The backup Murray, his first throw. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Now Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jimmy Horn Jr., his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Let's go now. Pound the 60. Pound the 60.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Got Dobbs over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Saints, first down. A gain of 15. First down, New Orleans.
Hey, smash. 79
To throw now, Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. He completes it to Olave. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Olave, 31 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Now Young. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by Yr2Wk3. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Throw out wide is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. Take up.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Saints. Devin Neal. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have moved out in front. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Certainly not what they wanted there. So the ball by rule comes out to the 40. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 89 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Check smash. Here we go. Set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. They'll get this down to the 38. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Tackle made at the
Drop.
38-yard line.
17. Ultra.
Brings up second and
Throwing. Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
7-yard line.
Omaha.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Murray now to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's number one goal is to throw that timing off.
Red, yellow, 60, flag, blue. Ready.
Again, it's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And pull it down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Panthers, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready?
Oh, how about this on first and goal? The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Green jack, yellow, 22. Ready?
Young will set to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Young with it, third and goal. Will try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. Through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Throwing, Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is shot. Touchdown! Chris Olave with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want to give the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Young, he's going to change it up.
At the 44-yard line.
Red, cycle. Set.
2nd and 6. Now he's going to step up and run. And Young will slide to the ground safely as he picks up the 1st down as well. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That's taken in by Bond. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Red, yellow. Cut, cut.
Here is Young. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Okay,
I guess
ready?
they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Go, pink. Drill green. Cut.
Young to throw it. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It'll be Young again. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Young to throw it. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Panthers, first down.
Black ultra.
First and 10 at the 19.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First down.
Go,
First
go,
and
go,
goal
go.
at the 7-yard line.
Here's Brooks. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Olave motioning to the left. Now Shuck. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Here's Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. 180 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And the stop here will come at at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
Ultra. Go Ultra.
First and
Here we
10
go.
at the 38-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Halted in his tracks by Keanu Benton.
At the Saints 38-yard
Down.
line.
45. Wide. Set.
A handoff running left, Brooks. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Ready?
It's 3rd and 7.
Young now. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
And the Panthers, first down.
Steal. Check
First
steal.
and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
17-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Ready. Hey, go Fury. Hut.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. He's got some room to operate. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jimmy Horn Jr., his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He's got his target. It's Olave. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Got Dobbs over the middle. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
At the 36-yard line.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Saints, first down. First and goal.
They'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. 2nd down, goal to go.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Hurry, Cindy.
18 right here. He'll look to throw. And it's caught.
let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't.
Shuck will throw on 3rd and goal.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. 90 strike. Black shot. Hut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On the ground, here's Brooks.
And we'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So the Panthers going to get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Coach.
At the 24-yard line.
A run here with Brooks.
He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
166 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
1st and 10.
Now Young going to move him around. They'll run with Brooks.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
And And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Now the first throw in overtime for Young. It's complete to Mitchell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
45, wide, ultra. Ready?
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Boy, shifts past him. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield, too.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. Brooks. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Panthers 42, Saints 35. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Shuck now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Neal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
To throw now, Shuck. He finds his man, complete. That's Neal. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
To the air once more. Shuck. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Panthers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Shuck. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
The 8-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Shuck. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. The partner under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Carolina, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gunn. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.